get to whatever.
Yeah, man, Louisville. I'm still gonna rock. You know,
Oh yeah,
better than the last 5 years combined.
yeah, better than the last.
Last two for sure.
Yes, better. This is the best season that we've had since I want to say.
I didn't know this, but we hadn't been to the tournament since 2018.
I was about to say, yeah, probably that was damn, who was on that team 2018, bro? That's not the oh my gosh, I can't think,
Chris
bro.
Mack era.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think who was on that team, bro.
Goes to show you. Can't even tell. Don't even know.
No. No, but I do if I see the person's face. Like I could.
I remember one dude.
I'm trying
to. No, that was under Rick. I was about to say Trey and them.
Oh, Trey and Chris. Yeah, that was under Rick.
That was under Rick. I honestly cannot name anybody for real. Well, I mean, Chris Mack had Quentin Snyder and them.
That's the team then.
Quentin Snyder, the other black dude.
Quentin Snyder. Quentin Snyder, Mango,
the young Mango, not the older brother, the young one.
That was Peaches.
Okay, whatever.
No, Peaches. I think it was Peaches. Yeah, Mango. Yeah, Peaches. Bro.
Oh God.
No, bro,
okay, I get the joke now.
No,
I thought you was.
It's not a joke.
I thought you were saying his name was Peaches.
Yes.
Oh, his name's really Peaches.
Yes.
Peaches Mathieu.
Yes. No, I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think.
No, I was about to say, bro. I was about to say, bro, it was not no fucking Peaches.
Oh, but I'm trying to
Because I remember me him in that basement.
Man.
At the house parties.
Bro, y'all wasn't there that night when he got scooped.
Yes.
You was there?
Yes. As you say, yes. Yes.
That was a
but
good
nah, yeah.
I'm trying to think. That the Quentin Snyder, who was on the team with Q? It was Quentin Snyder.
You got your phone in here.
That is true. That is one thing we gotta start doing is
guessing.
That just be more. We have these.
They be killing us in the comments.
Have these devices.
When we be guessing, they just
we got these devices.
What these niggas talking about?
We got these devices.
They don't know what the hell they doing.
Man, fuck the comments, man. Honestly, hate them niggas. I do. I really do, bro. Let me think. You said 2018?
Yeah.
2018.
Louisville basketball.
Louisville basketball roster. Was 17-18 or 18-19?
17-18.
Yeah, 17-18.
We haven't been to the tournament since 2018.
17-18's roster. Ooh. We had VJ Keaton.
Okay.
He was supposed to be a dog. Ended up being a cat. Lance Thomas. Darius Perry.
That's who I'm thinking.
Darius fucking Perry.
Yep.
Okay.
Darius
Quentin Snyder. That's who I was trying to think of who was in the backcourt with Q. It was Darius Perry. Yeah, Quentin Snyder, Darius Perry, Malik Williams, another dude who was supposed to be a dog.
His last name was like Mohan.
Ray Spalding.
Ray Spalding.
Ray was nice. I liked Ray. Ray was nice. Oh my God.
Honest.
Trash.
Nah.
No, he was trash.
He could shoot, bro.
He was trash, bro. He was 7. This nigga was 7'8", bro. He was 7 foot. Bro, we just saw
the Egyptian.
We just played against a 7-footer who played like a 7-footer. I know I'm big, y'all little, easy basket.
Bro, he was passing that ball like
he was never aggressive. Bro, I remember this team. We had Dang Adele.
Yeah.
He was all right. I wasn't a big fan of Enoch. He was he was cool. Ryan McMahon.
Yeah.
My guy. Good shooter. And Jordan Norwood. He was a freshman that year.
Yep.
He was a freshman that year. So I think, I guess it's 18-19 was probably the last time did we go 18?
Well, they said 2018, which shocked me. I was like, bro, we ain't been to the tournament since 2018, which would make sense because we were banned.
That is true. I remember one
year. The
ban
ban started the year before.
Yeah.
Rick's last year.
I do. Well, see, I remember the year where we took ourselves out, though. We sat out one year, right? Like we opted to not Like we self punished ourselves.
We self-punished ourselves for
That, but that was I think that was the year Donovan.
That was the conference championship. But then they came back and the verdict was y'all cannot compete in the NCAA.
But I'm saying, but that was the year with Donovan though, right?
Because he gave all of them championship rings.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that was Donovan was here when we did that. We did the self-imposed shit.
And then the next year was who married Stephen Curry's sister?
Damian Lee.
Damian Lee.
Shout out to him. He sent me a jacket.
There was another dude named Trey. He was on the team too. He had transferred in though.
You ain't talking about Trey Jones. Because Trey Jones is the one that was here with Rick from Ohio. No, he came from Cleveland. He played at Cleveland University, I think.
Yeah, but that was Rick's last team with Damian Lee, Trey Jones from Cleveland State.
Yeah, Cleveland State, that's what it was, yep.
Somebody, I can't remember who.
Was Chris Jones?
Go back.
Chris Jones and Trey Jones played with each other, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me see. Let's go back. 20.
Should just be the year before.
16, 17, let's see. 16, 17, we got VJ, Quentin, Jalen Johnson, Jay Henderson, Mango Mathiang, Ray Spalding, Anas, Tyler Sharp, Dangadale, Dwayne Sutton, Donovan Mitchell. So that was Donovan's last year.
So
I think it was that year we self-imposed. One of these years we self-imposed. I think it was the 16, 17.
Yeah, we sat out purposefully one year.
Yeah, because Trey, you talking about Trey Lewis, the one from Cleveland. Trey Lewis from Cleveland.
Yes, that's the name.
Yeah, I remember that.
You found the team. Is that the team?
This was, what year was this? This was 2015, 2016 season. Yeah. So yeah, Damian Lee, Quentin Snyder, Trey Lewis, Jalen Johnson, Mango, Ray Spalding, Anas, Dangadale, Ryan McMahon, Donovan Mitchell, and Shianu Onawaku.
See, because bro was shooting the free throws underhand. I remember that.
Who, Shianu?
Yeah.
He was trash. We had some bad bigs in our history, right? That's one thing I could say. Louisville, like the years that we actually had good quality bigs are the best years that we had. If you just want to just go off of history. And I guess you could say 04, 05, that era, we had Padgett. I'm not saying Padgett was great. He was a good big man. A good college big man. He could play the middle. He could hit the little 15-footer. He could pass the ball. He was going to rebound. He was smart on defense.
He was a coach too.
Yeah, he was a little interim for a little bit. Then you fast forward, we get Samar. See, Samardo was another guy that was supposed to be better. He was a 5-star recruit. He was supposed to be a lot better. He wasn't bad, but he was supposed to be a lot better. But the next good big man that we had was Gorgie. And Gorgie got a chip. Gorgie went to a back-to-back Final Fours. Gorgie was an anchor. You know what I'm saying? If you want to throw in Shane was a part of that big man rotation.
Shane,
Trez as well. So it's like when we've had big men, we've been at our best. Like, yes, guard play is always a thing, but we've seen it today. Like, that's what killed us today. Like, don't get me wrong. The Neil, was it Jaden?
Yeah, the era of centers is almost dying out.
For sure. But when you got one, yeah, it's nice to have.
You
can make some shit, especially in college. You get you a 7-footer, a guy 6'10", 6'11".
Now you got a rim protector,
protector, and if he can shoot, it's even better.
Yeah.
It's even better. So I mean,
that was Gorgie, bro.
Yeah, Gorgie was a dog, bro.
But that free throw, you couldn't tell if he wasn't gonna hit. He just turned around.
If I ask you, if you had to build your Louisville starting 5 plus a 6-man. I'm not going to ask you who the coach is going to be because I know you're going to say Rick. Because you'd be a fool to not say Rick. All right? It's Rick. Who would be your 5 players, 1 through 5, and your 6-man for your best Louisville Cardinals team that you can have? You're building your team. You're building your team. We're going to build a starting 5 and a 6-man based off Louisville basketball rosters.
Give me,
and we can go back as far as we both in our 30s. I'll say 2000 to now.
Give me Give me Sosa at the 1. Russ Smith. Actually, I take that back. Give me Russ at the 1. Cal Carrick at the 2. Bro, it's so many. You really, that's hard to do. That's real hard. That's real hard.
You got 4 more. You got Russ at your 1.
Hold on. I take it back. No. I don't take it back. All right, give me Russ at the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Give me. I'm sorry. Give me Peyton Sieve at the 1, Russ at the 2, Cal at the 3,
mm-hmm.
Shane. See, this is where it gets tricky. Give me Garcia at the 4. I'm gonna say right now, coming off the bench, I'm gonna put Cal Kirk on the bench, but at my 3, I'm gonna put Terrence Williams.
Okay, so you got Peyton Sieve, Russ Smith, Terrence Williams, Francisco Garcia.
Who's
your center?
Gorgie.
Gorgie at the 5, and Cal Carrick off the bench. Okay, that's it's an interesting group of guys to say. I'm actually surprised. You almost had me scared at first.
What?
When you said Edgar Sosa at the 1. I love Edgar. He hit that game winner against UK. I could still hear
well, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
I can still hear that shot.
He was just electric to watch.
No, Edgar was a dog. Like, Edgar was better than I think a lot of people give him credit for. So I'm put like this. As a Louisville Cardinal fan, I'm like, yeah, I'm not mad at that, right? Yeah. But if I'm building like R5 plus a 6-man to go against another school's 5 and 6-man, no, I'm not picking it.
Yeah.
I'm not picking.
That's what I did.
So,
and I'll take Luke Hancock at honorable mention.
Okay, Luke's not bad. I love Luke.
But that's why I couldn't put him.
Luke has a clutch
starting or coming off the bench because Luke can't do. I feel like Cal's a more athletic Luke Hancock.
Yes,
like had the same pull up dribble.
But Cal went better than Luke.
Cal Kirk?
He was not better than Luke.
Let me tell you why Cal Kirk was better than Luke.
Cal was nice.
He could create his own shot. Cal Kirk he'll punch on a motherfucker.
Cal was nice.
He could also shoot.
Cal was nice.
Luke could only shoot the ball, bro.
Luke was a complete player, bro. He wasn't athletic. He was not athletic as Cal.
Luke's low key like Luka.
Luke was, bro. I was a fan of. I was, bro. Listen, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Like, I got a weird. I don't want to say weird, but like, I go back and watch shit. So I go back and watch the championship game highlights. I go back and watch the Final Four highlights. That stretch, he saved us. We don't get a championship if he don't do what he did.
I still say he should have got MVP over Russ.
I mean, against Michigan in that championship game.
But I know if like
and he balled against Wichita. He was the player of the he was the Final Four player.
Like, he was the Final Four player, like MVP.
Yeah, he was the guy.
Tournament overall, I think they gave it to Russ,
which is fine.
Well deserved.
Which is fine.
Yeah. And that sort of thing.
But I'm just saying, those 2 games, those high leverage games,
those were 2 back-to-back.
Those were 2 because
tough games.
Because the Wichita State game, we needed that. Like, we needed somebody to turn up. In the Michigan game, we was on life support. They was about to bomb us out. Spike came out there. So Spike Dudley came out going crazy.
Yeah,
we couldn't fuck with him.
And the funny thing is, I remember like the commentators talking about that. They was like, yeah, he really hasn't played that much all season, this and the third. Because Trey Burke ends up in foul trouble. Mm-hmm. He sits down. Trey really got that run started. Then he gets his 3rd foul. Now he got to go sit down.
Trey Burke was a dog, too.
He was. And he understood the pick and roll. If you go underneath, I'm pulling.
Yeah.
If you come over top, I'm going around
you. Trey Burke was nice.
Like, he was just that nice.
That was a good Michigan team. Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway. That was a good Nick Stauskas. That was a good squad.
They was nice.
They had Glenn Robinson III. They had some dogs.
Yeah.
That's 4 NBA niggas right there.
On paper, they should have never lost to us.
I don't know about that. We was the better team.
On paper.
We had the better coach. And we had the better team. Okay.
Yeah, but nobody on our team is still playing, whereas everybody on that team is still in the league.
That's true. Well, Trey, I think the only one
Trey
left.
Burke really isn't.
Only one left is Tim. Only one left is Tim. Everybody else has been out for at least a couple of years. Yeah, but they all. But
Stauskas is still playing. He might not be getting no clock.
Stauskas ain't been in the league since 2K17. He was on the Sixers. but nah, if I had to pick a 5 in my 6 man, I think our backcourt will be. Our backcourt's almost similar because I gotta have Peyton. I believe in having a floor general, and I think that out of all the point guards that we've had, he's been the best floor general that we've had. Mm-hmm. Like he understood the offense, he understood tempo, he understood pace, he understood how to get guys the balls in their spot, he understood how to play defense. He wasn't even though he was 5'8", 5'9", he wasn't a liability on defense. Mm-hmm. Because he was athletic, he was quick, he was fast, he could press you, he was smart. Like he understood his angles. Great. Peyton Siever's gonna be my point guard. Shooting guard, I'm not going with Russ. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you I'm gonna have Russ on as my 6 man. That's my Louisville. Hey, come in and get a bucket. I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't pass. Donovan, ain't you? Give me Donovan.
But wait. Before you go any further,
yeah.
Are you taking Donovan because of what he's doing now?
I love Donovan.
Or Donovan because I'll tell you right now, the player he is today,
2 different guys.
Two different guys.
Two different guys.
And I get mad looking at him play in the NBA because I just be like,
2 different guys.
Oh,
but that's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
That's the fault of
he really didn't get let loose until like tournament time. Tournament time, he would get let loose. And I remember watching, like I had some of the homies over, we watching the game and shit. And one of my partners, he was just like, hey, I ain't watched a lot of y'all play this year. He was like, but that nigga going to the NBA.
Yeah, no.
And so I was looking at him and I was just like, Donovan? Yeah. I was like, bro, I mean, yeah, you'll look up and Donovan will just like quietly have 25 points. Yeah. And I was just like, I said, yeah, but he runs the floor. He was like, bro, I've been watching him this whole time and he could create his own shot. He was like, bro, that's all the NBA is. And he was like, when you get to this point, this is pretty much a resume. You building a resume right now. Mm-hmm. Because if you can create the tournament slows down and it becomes, in some games, it slows all the way down. And in other games, it speeds up.
Yeah.
But it's all about those 1 or 2 guys who you can just give the ball to and get the fuck out the way.
Facts.
And Donovan was one of those guys. Now, was he as consistent as he is today? No. Yeah. But could he go out and do his own thing? Yes.
He played with, when he was here, he was playing with Quentin. So Quentin was the point guard.
Yeah.
Now you got to think. A lot of people, if I ask you, how tall do you think Donovan is?
Donovan's my height.
How tall do you think Donovan is?
Bro, Donovan's like 6'4".
Exactly, right? So he's really an undersized 2 guard.
Yeah.
Right? Definitely needs the ball in his hands. But when he was with us, he was more of a defender. Even when he got drafted, he was labeled as a defender. He was a defensive guy. He has the long arms. He can move his feet. He's athletic. He's quick. He's strong. He's stocky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He can defend all this stuff. But his question coming into the league was, can he play the point guard position? And if you watch him as he's grown as a player, he's gotten better at handling the ball. Now he's still not the point guard for the Cavs, but if they need him to run the point guard, Garland gets hurt, some shit like that, he's shown that he can. He showed that he can be ball dominant. I can run the team. I can do all this stuff. So, but no, when he was here, the reason why I'm picking him is because, number one, I love defense. Number one, I love a guy I love anybody who's not a liability on defense. That's like, if they can't pick on you, I can play you. You know what I mean? It's almost like you got a running back, and a running back can pass block. It's like, I can leave you on the field on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Versus if you can't pass block, you have to come off the field, bro, because you suck. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna blitz, they're gonna send somebody, and you're not gonna stop them. So same thing on the basketball field, on the basketball court. I'm like, can you hold your own? So I like that for Dominant, and I'm not saying Russ can't. Mm-hmm. But I'd rather have Russ just come in and just be strictly get a bucket. Like,
like some Patty Mills type
just
shit.
The Patty Mills, Lou Will, Ginobili, J.R. Smith. Nigga, when you come in, when you come in, your job is to score. I don't want you trying to play, mate.
He literally is like your ideal 6 man.
Yes. So that's why I would have Russ as my 6 man, but I would have Donovan at my 2. So I got my backcourt set at my 3. I'm going with T. Will. Again, I love a defender.
Mm-hmm.
I love having the best athlete on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, either T. Will or Donovan will be the best athlete on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even Peyton. Because Peyton was athletic as shit. He was just miniature, but he was athletic as shit. Give me T. Will. And T. Will, he can play, he could play make. He plays defense. He wasn't the best shooter, but he could hit the outside shot sometimes. He wasn't the best shooter. So shooting for us will be somewhat limited. Now, this is where I get conflicted.
See, I had the same problem.
This is where I get conflicted at the 4 because the 5 is set. The 5 is Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, if I want to get cute with it, I say some shit like, give me Trez or some shit, whatever. But the 5 is Gordon. Okay. I'm not even gonna, it's Gordon.
Yeah, he might be the best.
I feel like if you ask other people this, Gorgie's probably always going to be on everybody's list. 9 times out of 10. You might get some people that might say Padgett. Some people might, but I think most people, common sense, will say Gorgie is this, without a shadow of a doubt, all-time Louisville center. But at my 4, I'm torn between Earl Clark and Shane. I'm torn because I think Earl was the better talent than Shane. Like talent, like what he could do, right? But if I'm building this team, I already got a T. Will. I don't necessarily need an Earl for this team.
I mean, either way it goes, both of them niggas gonna be ready for the turn up.
For sure. For sure.
They are literally the same person.
But with Shane, I'm getting a better rebounder.
Yeah.
I'm getting a better athlete.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm getting somebody with a better motor. So I'm more privy to lean towards Shane at my 4 spot. Right. And then I got Gorgie at the 5. And then Russ is my 6 man. So the only thing that my set is lacking is outside shooting. We're lacking outside shooting. That's the only thing. I don't really have a shooter. If I didn't have Russ as my 6 man, I would have Luke. I would definitely have Luke. Just because you can't teach that, right? Because even the Luke Luke came from George Mason.
My team will wipe yours.
You're crazy. First off, Gorgie on Gorgie's a wash. Peyton's on Peyton's a wash. All right. Donovan's locking Russ. Donovan's locking Russ. And Kyle Keurig is getting cooked by my Russ. No. Kyle Keurig is not. And Kyle Keurig, hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love Kyle Keurig.
We gonna stretch that floor so wide open because Garcia could do both.
Yeah, he could.
He could shoot.
He's getting destroyed at the 4 by Shane. Oh, he's getting bodied. Nah. You're crazy. Are you serious?
Nah.
Are you serious?
Bruh, Garcia, bro.
I love Cisco.
I love Cisco. He was a hoe with
I'm not saying he was a hoe, but nigga, bro, do you not understand what Shane was?
Never really had like bro, honestly tell me. Don't be trying to act funny. Just because I love Shane because he has the motor. And like you said, everything you name is all fast break action. But half court, set play, get out the way, give Shane the ball, bro. Let him work. Come on, bro, stop.
He's a power forward. I don't need him to do that.
But it don't matter.
Put it like this.
But I'm saying Shane, we can do that on my team.
No, because Shane can check him.
We can kick him the ball.
Shane can check Cisco, bro.
Shane gonna foul out.
No, he's not. Cisco ain't stronger than Shane. He not quicker than Shane. He not faster than Shane. Only thing he got over Shane is he can shoot.
Tweaking, bro. You better go back and
I love Cisco, bro. I thought Cisco was gonna be that nigga.
How many years Cisco give us in the league?
I don't know, not enough. Because he wasn't shit.
Get 10 plus.
He wasn't shit.
10 plus with the same team? Come on, bro. Stop.
He was on the Rockets and Kings. He was a good vet. He played in the league, bro. It's no disrespect.
Okay, guess who did it?
Yeah, because he was a nut. But if we going off talent wise, Shane. But you can't tell me Shane can't do what Draymond Green be doing. If Shane wasn't a nut, he'd be Draymond Green.
Yeah, there was literally no reason for Shane Bohannon not to go to the NBA.
Outside of him being a nut.
Yeah. If he would have locked in and took that shit serious,
he would have been in the league still.
Yeah.
Like Shane was like, I trust me, bro. I love Francis, bro. That was the first time I've ever cried over a fucking basketball game, bro. Is when we lost to Illinois. I was a kid. I never forget this shit, bro. I thought we was going to the chip. You couldn't tell me. I was telling people, man, that D Brown dude weak as hell. Darren Williams, that nigga weak as hell. Luther Head weak as hell. Niggas weak, man. They suck. Louisville forever.
Yeah.
And we got blasted. And I'm sitting there at TV. Oh, we losing.
Yeah. But anyways, back to today.
Yeah.
Today was tough to watch, man. I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough game, but I wasn't expecting it to be one-sided as what it was. And that was crazy to watch, considering the year that we've had and the run that we took after Christmas. It was just like, bro, those are.
We won like 50. We won like 6. How many games we won in a row? Like 16 or some shit like that?
Yeah. It was like, I think it was more like 14, 15.
14, 15, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We was on track. We was on track to break the record.
And I think we lost,
but we ended up losing to
Georgia
Wake
Tech.
Forest.
It was Georgia Tech. We beat Wake Forest.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech. Yeah, because we lost to Georgia Tech.
I remember that. And
I remember we lost Georgia Tech.
It was like 13. It was between 13, 15 game win streak, somewhere like that. But and then even after that, I mean, we jumped right back onto another win streak, and we did our thing, taking us straight into
ACC tournament.
The ACC tournament. We ended up locking in the 2 seed.
Yep.
Did our thing there. Got kind of sketchy and a little scary against Clemson, but you know what I'm saying? We still prevailed. Yep. Did our thing. Against Duke, I was more surprised at our game against Duke because I feel like we really had a shot against them. This time around, with it being in the tournament, it's like Cooper Flagg's out, and it's like Cooper Flagg got hurt playing against us. Either he got hurt,
or Cooper got hurt in that game against Georgia Tech.
No, Cooper, I'm talking about the first time we played Duke earlier in the season.
Oh, okay. I thought
earlier in the season, like Cooper Flagg really was. He was in the game, but I think he got hurt or some shit like that happened. But he had to go out, and he didn't finish the game. But I liked our chances based on that because I was like, we never laid down. Anytime we lost this year, even up until us losing the Creighton earlier today,
our only blowout was Ole Miss. So we only got blew out against Tennessee. We got blew out against Ole Miss. And that's it. We competed against Kentucky. Yeah. We competed against Duke.
Everything else was...
The Georgia Tech game was close.
Within 10-point losses.
Yeah. And so, and the Tennessee game, that was our first real true test early in the season. Yeah. We got blasted. It was at home, but we got blasted. Tennessee's a good team, a great team. And then the Ole Miss game was literally right after playing in the Bahama championship game that we lost to West Virginia.
And arguably 3 of our best players haven't played since the Bahamas.
That's what I'm saying. And so Ole Miss was the first team that we played coming home from the Bahamas after everybody got hurt. And we lose by 20. And it's like... Yeah. We wasn't, so I mean, do I think we beat Ole Miss today? I don't know. After losing to Creighton, maybe not. But do we lose by 20? Fuck no. I don't think the gap between us and the next team is that far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we are on par with a lot of teams. I think we are a top 10 team. You know what I'm saying? But I think there are a lot of teams that can say that they are top 10 caliber. You know what I mean? And I think. Yeah. And I think just for us, you know, we just so happen to be the 10th rank, and not saying that it got to the guys' heads or anything like that, but I think we were this year a pretty solid basketball team. Were we a championship team? No. Did we overachieve by a landslide? I don't even think you could say anything disparagingly about the team this season. Like even with the L today, it was an 8-9 game. That's literally a toss-up.
Like, which we can go on. We can really get into that.
Literally a toss-up, right? And so it's like, you could say you're upset because we went down by 20. We tried to fight back. We never really came back. And we went home early in the tournament. And this is our first time being in the tournament since 2018. But if you look at the season in totality and how it went, it's like, yo, we weren't even
supposed to be there.
We weren't even supposed to be sniffing it. We weren't even supposed to be in NIT. We were supposed to finish 9th in the ACC.
Yeah.
We were projected to finish 9th and we finished 2nd. So that says a lot. You know what I mean? As far as just what Pat and his staff was able to do with these group of guys. Yeah, we had the most transfers. I think we had like 12 or 13 or some shit. But that's just the nature of the game right now. That's where college sports is right now. You gotta adapt with the times, and the transfer portal is a gift and a curse. Like it could be a gift for you, and it was a gift for us this year. But shit, for some people, it could be a curse. And like, yo, we don't like it. You know what I mean? So,
man, the Revival was in full effect this year.
No, it most definitely was, bro. And I think Pat answered every question that any type of doubters would have had about him. You know what I mean? Where as far as it comes to being able to lead, be able to get the fan, like he got the fans back, like the fans, like it's not even like, of course, fans like me and you, we gonna be fans, bro. It is what it is, right? But there's also the fans that like, but we don't go to games. There's fans that go to every Louisville game. There's fans that's what they do. Like I get.
I don't like going to games because it's just, to me, it's not as fun as sitting at home watching. Like hearing the theatrics from the commentators, listening to the crowd's engagement, like actually being there is cool. And I've been to several football and basketball.
Yeah,
I've even gone to baseball games when we went on that run between 2008 to 2012.
Year of the Cardinal.
Yeah, the year of the Cardinal. Like, bro, like
we was lit in swimming, track
and field, softball, baseball, soccer. Everybody went to the World Series in between 2011 and 2013.
We was booming.
So like, bro,
campus
was sliding. Bro, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, campus. Bro, y'all was throwing the parties and stuff. So like we was there, bro. Like we was like Louisville was amazing time to be a Louisville fan.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, all the allegations hit and everything. The football program starts to low-key take a turn because Bobby Petrino, he ends up leaving. And now we're kind of like in a toss-up. Like, what do we do now? And then Charlie Strong comes in and he does his thing, which was fun. And I meant to say Charlie Strong, not Bobby Petrino, because he was already gone way before that. But Charlie Strong comes in.
He did come back, so I don't know if you was talking about when he came back.
Well, I mean, even when he came back, like, yeah, he coached Lamar Jackson and that shit, which is low-key in that same era, time frame.
That's the back end of it,
Yeah, that's like the back end of it. But
Heisman.
Basically saying all that to say, like, the only reason I really don't like to go is because it's just not the same. Like, you just don't get that same, like, atmosphere. Like, if you've never been, it's more so an experience than it would be, like, anything else.
Yeah.
You know? But that's honestly why I don't go. I told myself I was going to try to get to a lot more this year. I ended up making it to a football game. I didn't go to any basketball games this year. 1 or 2. Was almost going to get tickets and go today, but I was just...
Good thing you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing you'd have been so upset.
Well, that's one reason why I didn't. I was like, bro, because the seat that I wanted was ridiculously priced anyways, bro. Like, that shit was like almost $500, and I was like, I was getting ready. And low key, my pops was like, if you try to go, we can slide.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, you ain't never spent $500. Like, the only time you spend that type of money is if it's like got something to do with church.
Yeah, type shit.
So for you to be offering that,
God did.
Like, and he was like, well, I mean, your birthday was just Tuesday.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
And so, you know, the game, they playing. So like, and I was like, man, hell no. I was like, I wouldn't even spend $500. I was like, and I love Louisville. I was like, the only way I'm spending $500 is if I'm going to see like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, some shit like that. I was like, but a single basketball game where it's a toss-up and I don't know what my emotions is going to be like after the game, I'm cool.
Yeah, no, it's heartbreaking, bro, in a sense of I definitely wanted to see us. I wanted to see how far we could go. You know what I mean? But I'm realistic. Like, I didn't have us being in this position. I said we might make the tournament, but by the time we got towards the beginning of March, end of February, I was like, oh, we're first. We in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell, shit. We might look around, and I thought we was gonna get a 3, maybe a 4 seed. You know what I'm saying? I, in my opinion, we got shafted. We got did dirty. They gave us an 8, and the 8 seed didn't make sense. I don't think the 8 seed was justified. I don't think that. I don't understand how you can give a team the 8th seed, and you give a team from their same conference that they beat twice, not once but twice, including at a neutral site, and you're eliminated for ACC tournament. You're higher ranked than them, but you give them a 5 seed and you give Louisville an 8. Like it's kind of like,
Yeah.
and not even just we weren't even the top 8. We were the bottom 8 seed.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't think people understand that. Like, oh, they're just a 4 or 5. No, like, yeah, there are these seeds are seeds, but there is a ranking in these seeds. There is an overall number 1 seed.
That's
There is an
why if
overall
we would
number
have
2.
won, we would have had to go play
Auburn, the best team in the number 1 team, they are the number 1 seed.
I feel like we would have got them niggas though.
And you know what? I'm not gonna say that we would have, but I like our matchup with them more because they're not a team. They struggle to score. Yeah. Now they play great defense. Them old niggas play great defense, but they struggle to score, right? Whereas with Creighton don't play that much defense, but they can go get a bucket. Yeah, we got options. Yeah. We will go get a bucket, and they're very, very well coached. And Auburn is too, though. I love Bruce Pearl. I wanted Bruce Pearl to come here, but I'm not mad at Pat Kelsey because Pat Kelsey did his thing. But before we got Pat, I was like, hey, we can get Bruce Pearl. I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? Pearl gonna have it lit. You know what I mean? So I do think that our matchup with Auburn would have been better for us because Auburn struggles to score. And when you have a team like that struggles to score in the tournament, if they play a team who can get a bucket multiple times down the floor, they're in trouble. And that's what happened to us. We had a stretch where we couldn't score. Mm-hmm. And Creighton was coming down and scoring every single time. And we went from being down 5 to down 20 in like 2 minutes. And it was like, oh, this game's over. Bro. You know what I mean?
I took 2 bites off my chicken wing. Front side, back side. I look up. We down. 5-point game. Put that chicken wing to the side. Pick up another chicken wing. Do the same thing. Front side, back side. Look up. We down damn near 20. I said, bro, what the fuck happened? What is going on?
You ever seen that meme where the nigga at the barbecue like asked if they got no mustard? It was a mustard or cheese. I can't remember. He was like, no, it was cheese. He was like, yo, y'all ain't got no cheese? What the fuck? Like he's just looking around, the screen starts shaking and shit. Like that's kind of what it was like, bro. Cause like how you was eating your chicken, I was, picking up my Wingstop, no plug. When I got out the car, it was 28-25, Creighton up 3. I got back in the car, it was 45-25. What? Is my phone glitching?
Bro,
am I looking at this right? Hello? No, it was up 20. You know what I mean? And it's just like, if it wasn't for Chucky getting hot in the last few minutes of the first half and scoring like our last like 9 points, we might have been down 30. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like, I'm not gonna say that Pat didn't have the guys ready, and I'm not gonna say that the guys wet the bed. I just think that it was a bad matchup, and I don't like the fact that people are saying, "Oh, well, it was basically a home game." No, it's not, bro. I need people. Yeah, Lexington is close to Louisville. Mm-hmm. Lexington is not Louisville, and I will tell you something. The Louisville doesn't feel safe here. Not saying we're in danger, but it's uncomfortable. Yeah. It's not like this isn't an inviting, like you think the staff at like, come on, bro. Like it's UK, but they hate us. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like if the tournament was in North Carolina and they sent Duke to play at Chapel Hill. Yeah. No, that's not. I don't feel safe here. Like what? Mm-hmm. Like this is the enemy territory. Like yeah, we got more fans than y'all here, but the bad guys. The energy in this building is rooting for y'all. Yeah, the energy in this whole arena and in this whole town right now is rooting for you niggas. They not rooting for us. Yeah, like it's a different conversation if the game was in Indianapolis, Nashville. That's a totally different conversation. Yeah, having it in Lexington is bad juju. So I mean personally, I feel like
so they lucky it's not warm. Yeah, because one of the last times they slid through here, bro, I remember somebody went and dropped dye in the fountains.
Dye?
They dropped red dye in the fountains. And I remember it made like headline the news, bro. It was on the paper the next day. Louisville won. And in the paper, they took a picture of Rupp Arena and the fountain being red. And the caption and the headline said, "When the cat's our way, the Cards is gonna play." And then they had the score from the game last night.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn. After that, bro, Fountains don't be coming on no more. If UK's not in town, and it's like this time, which they probably wouldn't be on because the weather's kind of just been up and down. But that's what I mean. Like if it was warm, I feel like the Fountains probably would have got turned on.
Possibly.
Just because it's like it's an attraction. It's downtown Lexington, you know, Triangle Park, that sort of thing. But it was just crazy. I do want to mention too, it was practically that entire coaching staff's first ever
tournament
game. A lot of those guys playing in the game, on the bench or on the court, their first ever tournament game.
Yeah.
And you could see the jitters. Like when the tip off happened, and it was finally our time to possess the ball, everybody was kind of just like stagnant.
Yeah.
Nobody's moving. Everybody's watching to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Chucky's low key like trying to direct and stuff, but I don't know if they looked at it and was just like, damn, these motherfuckers big. Like, God. Yeah. And arguably that might be, outside of Duke, the biggest team we've played all year.
Yeah.
Outside of Duke, as far as it's like just big man, point guards being big, like their point guard was smaller than Chucky and them. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, like the matchups were
they had the bigger
a little bit better. Yeah.
They had the bigger
had the way bigger and better interior tonight. I mean earlier today. But saying all that to say, I think the stage and the bright lights, the nerves, all of that played a factor. I also feel like Rain Smith playing 20 minutes today was kind of stupid. He ended the game with like 5 points. He also gets hurt, re-sprained his ankle, laid on the ground for about 10, 15 minutes, which I get that pain. I sprained my ankle, had high ankle sprains, and then re-sprained it again.
Yeah.
That's a different level of pain.
Yeah.
Especially if it pops.
Yeah.
Like if it pops, bro, come on, bro. That's another level of pain. Which, and saying that to say, I just feel like it was low key kind of rushed. I think that the lineup we had through the whole ACC tournament would have been good enough for today.
Possibly. I mean, I'll say
just
this,
the way that they played.
I'll say this,
and even against Duke, like we put up a better fight against Duke than we did against Creighton. Like we made Creighton look like they could go beat Duke.
Well, again, matchups matter. So like, I'm on. I mean, I'm not on record, but I mean, I told you I think we spoke before. I told you, and I told a couple other people, Creighton's a bad matchup for us because they do what we do.
I think we played them 5 times in the tournament, and now the 5 times
we want to be the ones.
Yeah,
we the ones. And
so 1 and 4.
So it's like they do what we do, but they have more experience, more size.
Yeah.
So now, and they're more healthy. Yeah, they got one of their guys is hurt. That's it. We got 2-3 guys hurt.
And I think it was like number 23. He didn't start the game, but
no, he didn't play at all.
Oh, that dude didn't.
Yeah, the one with the light skin dude with the bush. And so I think he's out for the season. But for us with Rain, like I feel you, because he's a senior, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is his last game.
Yeah.
If I'm Pat, you give
I didn't know he's from Australia though.
If I'm Pat, you give him that. And by that I mean you show a guy like, look, I understand that this could be our last game. This could be your last game. You might never get another chance to play in the March Madness again. I'm gonna give him. He said, I'm gonna trust my guy. He said he can play. I'm gonna let him play. Now it could work out for us, or it could be detrimental to us winning or losing. But I'm gonna give him that opportunity to play in March Madness in the tournament game when he's never had that chance.
Yeah, not 20 minutes though. He's clearly gassed.
I get that too.
Out of breath. He hasn't played in almost 5 weeks, bro.
I get that.
Every matchup and switch was directed straight towards him. They took advantage of him being out of shape, and they took advantage of him being hurt. So I feel like as a coach at Pat Kelsey's level, you have to see and recognize that and pull him.
For sure.
For the sake of the team. Because now you're making it seem like this whole season has been surrounded by Rain Smith's ability to make threes.
No, but it's
leaving him out there like that.
But this is the thing though. Once you get down, and once you start losing by that much.
And I'm not trying to shit on Rain Smith, But I am, as a fan, I'm just about to. I gotta look at these stats, and then also like, I get it. He lost his composure. We were in the middle of a run. We had cut the lead to 10. He gets teed up because he thought there was a foul that was missed. And it's like, come on, coach. Now they got you. You looking crazy on her, bro. Like, look at this picture of my boy. They got him looking
I
like a
know
madman.
he's
They got him looking like a madman.
yeah.
And it's like, bro, I haven't seen that face all year. All year.
No, that's the angriest that he's gotten, and that's the most intense that he's been. You know what I'm saying? Just overall, as far as him feeling and being some type of way. You know what I mean? Like he really I don't want to say that the tech cost us because we was already down. It didn't help though. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes in a situation, your coach gets a tech and it fires the people up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not in the second half with 7 minutes to go in the game. If you was gonna do that, you should have did that in the first half, bro, when they went on the run and took the lead to like 15, 13 points.
True.
That's when you do that.
True.
You don't wait till your team goes on a run and cuts the lead to 10 with 7 minutes to go.
True. I mean, no, you're absolutely right. But but as far as like the Rain Smith situation, we needed shooting. We were down. I mean, it's
and another thing, James Scott.
Yeah.
That brother.
Yeah.
God bless him. But like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
How my mans could just play an entire 40-minute game.
That was
and continue to score 0 points.
Bro, I need you to understand something, bro.
He's another space.
Some guys are just they're bums. Okay. Some guys are bums. Some bums are better than others. But some guys are they just complete bums, bro. And no disrespect to him.
15 minutes, all he had was 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul.
So I ain't gonna hold you. I think he hurt us more than Rain Smith.
Rain Smith finished the game with 5 points, 1 personal foul, 2 rebounds. That's it.
Yeah.
He shot 1 for 5 from the field.
And at least he scored.
1 for 3. 1 for 5 from the 3-point. So all his shots were 3-pointers. He went 1 for 5. Then he got fouled and he hit both his free throws. So yeah, it was just tough. Chucky and Terrence Edwards Jr., they did their thing. I would have liked to see Waterman be more confident in his shooting abilities. Like, he's not the best shooter, but when he's open, I like those odds.
Yeah.
And I feel like he missed a whole lot of opportunities. But like I said, I think a lot of nerves played into that.
Yeah, for him, I think for him, I think he felt the disadvantage he was at. It was like, oh shit, like I can't check these guys. So it was like when you can't fuck with somebody on the offense, I mean on like checking them wise, you're like, man, he's gonna score me every time. Now you feel pressure to score.
Yeah.
And that can get to you, your nerves can get to you, and it can have your shot off. And he did hit a couple shots, but he definitely didn't play up to par. But I mean it just is what it is. Like, I mean, yes, this team did great things this year, but I mean, if we just want to be honest, talent-wise, this isn't the greatest roster talent-wise. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say
that. And to do this with a bunch of guys that he just threw together, you know.
For sure. Yeah.
And no, like we said earlier, we didn't expect to go this far. We didn't expect to be this good. If we would have been a third of how good we were, that's better than the last 4 or 5 years put together.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn. And I remember when they said Louisville has won more games than they have in the last 4 seasons.
Yep.
This season, I was just like, bro,
that's how much we was losing.
Has it been that bad? I was like, I understand the last 2 years. I was like, but the year before that, like
each year got worse.
I was like, under David Pageant, it was that bad too.
Each year,
I was like, damn.
Each year got worse. Yeah, it was.
And
bad.
that was kind of weird, but I'm excited for the future. We locked in that point guard. I think.
Yeah, Michael Brown.
Yeah, we locked him in.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the way shit's set up. I wouldn't be surprised if that little nigga flipped.
No. He's
I think he signed his paperwork.
Yeah, he's here.
If he signed his paperwork, then you
just,
feel me? He's stuck.
Yeah, he's here. I mean, he pulled up. He came. He got introduced. He's. I think he's gonna love it here. He's gonna like it here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
And I think it's like 3 or 4 dudes who didn't play, and they're going to be able to use their injury eligibility.
Yeah, injury.
What the albino kid?
Yeah,
he's not albino. He's just real light skinned.
You ever watch Black Lightning?
Yeah,
he looked like the villain. I can't think of his. You know what I'm talking about too, right?
With the hair, is it because his hair?
Yeah, he looked just like it.
But Bruh can hoop too.
He's
like
he
can shoot.
He's a bucket.
He can get his own shot. Like he's nice.
He's definitely a bucket. But shit.
I'm excited, man. The revival is in full effect. Between football and basketball, it's gonna be real fun to see what's in store for the 2025-2026 season, both ways.
Yeah.
I got high hopes. I mean, shit. Had we had some teams won and lost, had we in football, had we won some games that we should have had we won some games, had we won those games that we lost that we should not have,
yeah,
we damn near talking conference championship, brother.
I'm not gonna disagree with you, bro.
I mean, we ended the season number 13,
but number 10. But
10.
Yeah, we definitely overachieved. So
is that a sign? Because we finished AP 10 this year, which was also a big problem for me because I was like, how we finish number 10 in the nation and end up a fucking 8 seed?
I mean, now that we've been eliminated, it don't even matter. It was warranted. We shouldn't even have been 10. We should have add 2 more zeros to that. Like fuck it. But no, man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the future. I'm hyped for Pat Kelsey. I'm hyped to see the class he's bringing in with the old and the young guys, and I'm excited, man. But got any final words?
No, I don't.
Got anything that can relax?
No, I really don't, man. It's been a good week. Motherfuckers turned 33.
Old ass Nick.
Earlier this week. The 18th to be.
Damn, you older than me, Nick? Damn.
Am I for real?
Yeah, bro.
Fine.
I swear to God, bro. I'm 32. I turn 33 in like 2 weeks. Niggas is old, bro. Speaking of that, that's crazy, bro. I found a gray hair in my beard the other day. I was in the bathroom and I thought it was like like lint or something. I was like, what the fuck? And I went to grab it. And I grabbed it and I said, oh my God.
You felt your skin.
I said, oh my God. I was like, good Lord. Bro, that shit was like, if it didn't feel like a regular hair. It felt like it had a different texture. Like it was like nylon or something, bro.
Damn.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm getting old, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
So I guess what's got to relax, man. Gray hairs, man. That's what got to relax. I don't want no more gray hairs, man. I want to stay looking as young as possible for us. No, I don't know. You know what? I'll take gray hair if it comes in an abrupt manner. Like if I just wake up one morning and like half my shit's gray, I'm cool with that. Perfectly. I don't want the slow grow little. No, I won't. Just spat out. Gray beard.
Like instead of like small patches, like large patches.
Yeah, just like, yeah, I'm be like, yeah, okay, yeah, we here.
And then would you go ahead and just dye it all gray?
Nah, a little salt and pepper. I'm gonna salt and pepper.
I'm gonna salt and pepper.
I'm gonna salt and pepper that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, you know, keep it cool. Keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna definitely be like, I'm gonna let it rock. But I'm cool with the one strand here, one strand there. And we ain't doing all that. It's gonna hit me.
Say you pull it.
More come?
That's gonna activate it.
I yank this one. Nah, I ain't do that. I come back next week, got a whole patch right here. Great. What the fuck happened? Pull my hair out, man. Gray hairs. But yeah, gray hairs gotta relax. But outside of that though, man, it's been another good episode of the You Gotta Relax podcast. I will say that getting back to it.
Yeah.
Sad season. Well, not a sad season. Sad day to end the season on. It was just gloomy too, bro. It was raining. It was storming. It was.
I mean, the Masters is coming up. We can talk about that. bro. You got the March is so exciting for me, bro, because one, you get my birthday. Then two, March Madness comes up. Then
Mm-hmm.
right after March Madness, you got the Masters. Then right after the Masters, bro, you got Keeneland. Then right after Keeneland and the Kentucky Derby, then you feel me? Then you got the Preakness. Then you got the Belmont. Then after that, it's like I mean, I don't know what I say. I'm really not big on baseball. I will watch, but I'd really rather not. And
It's
then before you know it,
you
bro,
might as well you might as well say you watch NASCAR, brother.
and that's another
Oh,
episode of the You
all
Gotta
right,
Relax
yeah, yeah. We're
podcast,
out.
man.
We're done. Appreciate y'all. Love, like, comment, subscribe. Uh, tune in. Fuck with us. We fuck with y'all, and we out of here. Peace.
Peace, man.
Nah, I had it.
Hey, y'all be cool. Hey, y'all be cool, man. Tell your mama and them we said, hey, don't forget to talk to God. He love to hear from you. He don't care it's been long either. If it's been a while, that's okay. He ain't studying none of that. Just talk to him. All right, y'all. Peace.